I'm forecaster Eric, posted from NeoWeather.com with your NeoWeather video forecast here on Tuesday, November 26, 2013. Well, we have a lot to talk about today as we're setting the stage for what is going to be a very snowy day across northeastern Ohio, as we are going to see our first significant winter storm. And this winter storm is set to bring lots of snow, as I just mentioned, and then we're going to transition to lake effect, so the fun is never going to end if you're a snow lover. But we're going to also take a look at any sign of dry weather. Here we go, taking a look at the radar. Look at all this moisture here as it's going to be pumping up, gathering from the Gulf and tracking up the East Coast here as a nor'easter. You can see the snow starting to spread here in New Pittsburgh and towards the southern part of the state. You can see the darker the blue, the heavier the snow. And we're just getting started here. This snow is expected to slowly make its way up into northern Ohio during the afternoon. Here's a closer look at our region. We're starting to see that one little band of snow there starting to push in, but it's going to take a little while until it reaches our area. But we do expect it to happen from south to north during the course of the day. I think if you're in Dover, New Philly, you're going to be probably seeing the snow before noon. If you're in the Akron and Medina and Portage County area, you're going to probably see it around 1, 2 o'clock, and then up along the lakeshore by 3 o'clock. And it'll start out light, but it will really start to pick up, and it's going to accumulate, as we're going to show you here in just a minute, across the region. Well, we have a winter storm warning and a winter weather advisory. Here we go. Taking a look at the winter storm warning for the counties in pink here, which are Ashtabula, Geauga, Trumbull, Portage, Mahoning, Columbiana, Carroll, Tuscarawas, and Stark counties. And we have a winter weather advisory for Cuyahoga, Summit, Medina, Wayne, and Holmes counties. And these advisories kick in at noon today, and they will run through, most of them run into early Thursday morning, as we're dealing with this snow on and off tomorrow, and the system will start to push out. We got to deal with some lake effect, so we'll keep an eye on how much lake effect. We'll be keeping you updated on that. But here's the system snow. It's going to affect the entire state of Ohio, so if you're traveling across the state today, it's going to get tricky. Excuse me, especially the later in the day that you go. Toledo to Findlay, only up to an inch of snow, not expecting much. If you're back in that northwest corner of the state, you're going to see next to nothing compared to areas along the east here. So 1 to 3 inches, pretty much a good bet from Sandusky through Mansfield, and this is stretching down towards Cincinnati there. 2 to 4 inches if you're in the Athens area, southeastern portion of the state. Then we start to kick up the totals a little bit from Cleveland, stretching down into Medina, into Worcester, and down here into parts of Holmes County, western Holmes County, and stretching down here through over towards Wheeling there, 3 to 6 inches in that area. And then our 4 to 8 inches plus. Wouldn't be surprised, areas from Ashtabula to Youngstown, they're going to probably pick up 6 to 10 inches of snow, maybe even more. Along the Ohio-PA borders, your most favorable spot as the storm tracks up the East Coast. But most of those areas here from, as I mentioned, this would include most of Portage County, Stark County, Canton. You're going to see a good 4 to 8 inches. And wouldn't be surprised if a few people in that 4 to 8 bubble will even pick up, like I said, 9 or 10 inches. And if you're along the border, you're going to definitely see 10 to maybe even upwards of a foot of snow. So there's going to be the area in the pink is definitely going to be shoveling out the next couple of days. Here's a closer look at our area so you can get a little better idea. 1 to 3 inches to the west, 3 to 6 for most, and then 4 to 8 for our eastern communities there. And as I mentioned, that 4 to 8 is likely to have a couple more additional inches, especially along the PA border. But like I said, wouldn't be surprised if some areas in Portage County, Stark County pick up maybe even 9 or 10 inches. We're going to have to watch and see just how much moisture is thrown back this way as this thing tracks up the East Coast. But yesterday, 33 and 19 were the numbers. Averages of 46 and 33. Records are 70 and 9. No change in the precipitation department. Sunrise 7:28. Sunset is at 5 o'clock. Here we go with your forecast for today. We're going to start out mostly cloudy. We are in the lower 30s now. Snow likely moving in this afternoon, like I said, 2, 3 o'clock for Cleveland. Akron, you're going to see at 1, 2 o'clock. High of 34 today. North wind 10 to 15 miles per hour. 80% chance of snow this afternoon here. And as we make our way into the night, this is when we really start to see the snow pick up, and we're going to really start to see some accumulation occurring. Snow likely across the board tonight. There's going to be some problems if you're going to be traveling this evening across much of the state, other than, like I said, the western part. You're going to see and travel some slick travel. We're going to have some pretty moderate to maybe even heavy snow in places this evening, and look for this to continue into early tomorrow morning. So if you're traveling tonight or tomorrow morning, you're going to be dealing with some slick travel. And this then we kick in the lake effect, as I mentioned, tomorrow. So you don't want to stay up on the latest forecast, check the road conditions, allow extra time. Like I said, the worst of this is going to be as you travel east, but I think most of the area is going to see enough snow that we're going to have to plow it. So you're going to have some travel delays there, definitely. Wednesday, we're going to transition this storm over to a lake effect. And the lake effect, it's very probable that it's going to affect a good portion of the area with either a north or northwest wind coming over the lake. I wouldn't be surprised to see some pretty widespread lake effect snow occurring, with several more inches being accumulated. We'll be detailing that a little later today, as we've been pretty much focusing on this storm, and now we can focus a little more on the upcoming lake effect. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch with this storm, especially if you're in favorable lake effect areas. But we're going to be watching that closely. 30 is your high for Wednesday. The good news is we're going to get this lake effect snow out of here later Wednesday night and into Thursday, setting the stage for what will be a dry Thanksgiving Day under mostly cloudy skies. It's going to be downright cold, though. 29 will be the high. Friday, we're going to dry out if you're going shopping. No problems at all. 33. The weekend actually looking pretty good. Just cold. 36 for your Saturday and 38 for Sunday. We're actually bringing a chance for some showers on Monday. High of 40 degrees. So stay updated on the system that's coming in later today and in tonight. NeoWeather.com. NeoWeather on Facebook, Twitter. That's the place to be to stay updated. We want to know what you're experiencing, how much snow you're getting. Send us some pictures, updates, and we'll keep you updated on all the changes, if there are any, to the watches or to the warnings and advisories, excuse me. And if we update our snow map, we will post it on our website and on the Facebook page. Have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. I'm forecaster Eric Post, and make sure you stay connected with us by visiting our website, neoweather.com, and interacting with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. NeoWeather, Ohio's home for weather.